All right, here we go. This is super exciting. First thing I want to do is just welcome all of you. And if you kind of wondered what in the world this Aspire2B group is that you've been added to, that's kind of what I wanted to explain to you first, so that you guys understand, make sure that you understand what the purpose of this group is. When the last several times that we have done the director bound, we kind of used similar material. And coming back from conference, I kind of wanted to change up how we were doing our director bound stuff. I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do. So I had been a part of Crystal Jackson. She was the one that did that first call that hopefully, if you have not watched yet, you will be watching soon. The first call was posted yesterday, I think, and I watched it even. She was in Mexico when she recorded that call, which is why she has the hat on and she's next to the ocean. But I was in her group when she originally started doing this with her team members. And then I had Aaron and some other directors reach out to me and said that they wanted to start doing it and wanted to know if we wanted to do it as well. I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for you guys to see the program, since I had already kind of seen it and knew that it was a really good program. So I hear a little one.
Yeah.
I don't see a little one, but I hear a little one.
There we go.
So anyways, what the Aspire2B group is basically going to be kind of like a director bound, where you are going to be getting lots of just really great information on how to book your calendars and how to make your business successful and figure out your why. I know that there have been a week's worth of welcome posts, but I can tell you this. If you have not seen the video, How to Figure Out Your Why, you need to go watch it. There are several really good videos that have already been posted. And honestly, if you have missed out on some of these, I feel like these are key components that are going to help you be successful as you continue forward, okay? So if you have not been able to keep up yet with this past week, I really encourage you, before you do anything else, is to go back and watch some of this stuff, okay? It's not gonna take you that long to catch up, but it is extremely important to your success in this program that you have watched these things, okay? I am going to be giving the leaders, your uplines, permission every time they see, you know, a video or something, you know, that is important, that's going to be on there. And especially the calls, there's going to be a weekly call that will be posted on there. And then there's going to be just like every day, there's going to be just, you know, some encouragement, you know, things and stuff that are just going to be posted you can look at. But the calls and the little videos and stuff, those are really important, especially, you know, like the first call that we had yesterday. You know, they may be tagging you in that post if they haven't seen you comment, you know, because we are looking through these posts that our team members have watched it and commented, you know, that, you know, something that they've gotten from this video. Okay. So it's really important that you guys kind of know what is going on in this group. It won't, I think there's 3 posts a day, so it's not an overwhelming amount of information that you're going to be having. And like I said, not all of them are going to be videos that you have to watch. Some of them just may be a little graphic that, you know, just encourages you some way in your business, okay? So I encourage you to go back if you have missed out on anything. So first thing I want to do is on these calls, this is going to be kind of our kickoff call, and where we go from here is your upline director, and some of yours I will be doing, you know, even if maybe even if your upline is on here, but we're going to have a weekly call. Okay, so this program is 6 weeks, so there'll be 6 different calls that we do. And basically, they're just 15-minute calls, okay? Checking in with your upline, questions that you may have with your upline. Okay. And they're here to encourage you. They have been given scripts, or will be given scripts if they don't have them yet, of what to be talking to you about on each of these calls. Okay. There'll be questions that, they have to ask. They may be sending you things ahead of time before the call. Okay. But the biggest thing that I want to find real quick, and hopefully we're done jumping around the page, I hope, is I want to find out why you are in this group, what your why is. Hopefully through this last week, if you didn't figure out your why, okay, because I will tell you, your why is what drives you. Your why is when you have these moments of cancellations, hosts that don't respond, just different stuff going on in your business. Your why is what will continue to, for you to get up and do what it takes to, to continue on your business. Okay. I'll start because I will tell you, having been in this business 5.5 years, sometimes your why changes. Sometimes what you want in this business, may change. Okay. So when I very first started, my goal was $500. Okay. That's what I was hoping to get out of this business, and obviously that, that has changed some, or a lot from where it was 5.5 years ago. But my why has always been my family. I have 3 kids. If there's anyone here on that doesn't know, I have 3 kids, a 7, 5, and 3-year-old, and I get to stay home with them. Okay. Every day I'm here at this house, getting to be with my kids, taking them to school, dropping them off, being, volunteering in their classrooms, helping with stuff, at home. I get to be that mom, that helps out and gets to attend every field trip and, all that kind of stuff. So it's really important to me to be able to stay home with my kids. And that has been my why and will continue to be my why, as long as my children are little. So let's start. I'm going to start. I don't know if the order has changed on your screen, but in my top left, Christine, are you available to tell us what you would like to, why are you in this program right now? There she is.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I knocked it off the chair the other.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I may mute everyone else because I hear other. Would the rest of you, unless you are the one talking, would you mind? Do you guys know how to mute yourself? No. Okay, hold on just a second.
Oh, wait. I just saw a mute button.
It's down in the left corner on your screen. But I can.
On a phone, you tap the screen and then the audio will come up for you to tap on the left. So.
Bye, y'all. We'll be back momentarily. Okay, now I am going to unmute you, Christine. Okay, there you go. That way we can hear you nice and clear.
Okay. My why is basically I want to start a family and be a stay-at-home mom as well. So we'll see.
That is awesome. And you are rocking it, girl. She was our number one.
Thank you. I got your package in the mail today. Thank you.
She's been doing amazing the last few months. So I'm very excited for you, dear.
Thank you.
All right, Crystal, I know you're eating something, but Crystal, tell us why you started Paper Chef and why you continue on as a director. And Crystal is one of our directors. If you didn't already know that.
I'm eating ice cream, by the way. It's almost my bedtime. I gotta have my nightly ice cream since we were eating ice cream while we were gone. My why is I started out a year ago yesterday, just so you know, just to get my car payment. We bought a new car a year ago this past February, and I just Sorry. Listen, he's about to drive me crazy. I just wanted to make my car payment so it wasn't coming out of my little paycheck that I got from the school, because my whole check was going towards my car. So the first month I said, if I can just make $400 every single month, we'll be doing good. My first full month, I think I made over $1,000. So I had to find a new goal. And now my goal is just to support my habit of buying Pampered Chef and having extra spending money just to do whatever we want. I changed jobs. Last Monday was my first day at my new job. So now everything I make from Pampered Chef is just going to be our free time and extra trips and things like that for our family. So
That's awesome. Very cool. All right, Tamara. Tamara's eating ice cream too. Or something. I don't know.
Okay, I found my unmute. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. No, my son just made me supper.
Oh.
And that's part of why I started was I have 2 kids that are starting college. One just started technically yesterday. He starts he moves in September 5th. And with 2 college tuitions, this was kind of my why. And it's changed a little bit with my social anxiety and being around a lot of people. I feel really weird with that in. But I think I need it. But I don't do the cooking shows. I do the virtual. And I've learned a lot of people have the same anxiety. They don't want to be around a lot of people and doing the cooking shows. And so I've learned I kind of want to reach out to those people and show them that virtual is 100% okay. But seeing that first bill and paying that first bill of those tuitions, kind of going back to that why. We'll be doing over $2,000 a month in tuition. And
Wow.
that is strongly going back to my why. And I've got to get that director stage, and I've got to get advanced director. So
That's awesome.
money it's my big one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
hey, I want to say something about Miss Tamara. While we were it's not bad. While we were at conference, I personally never would have known that she had any kind of social anxiety at all. I truly believe that at conference, she stepped out of her box and she hung out with Kayla and Charlie and Candy and Stephanie and Raven. Like, I had no clue that you were social anxiety at all.
It's
like,
terrifying.
you were amazing at conference.
I tried. It's scary, but that was the goal, and that's what everyone said was just step out of your box there. And so I definitely tried. So thanks.
That's my girl.
She helped us corrupt Charlie, so she wasn't too.
Charlie, poor Charlie. Oh, poor Charlie. I kept thinking about Charlie. All right, Miss Raven. What about you? I unmuted you.
Sorry, hang on a minute. I got stuff popping up on my screen. Okay, at the very beginning, to be honest with you, I really didn't have a why. Paige just begged me. So I thought, you know what? Why not? What's gonna hurt? I ain't got nothing to lose. If I get to where I'm going good, sure, why not? But now my son's hit the 8th grade, his last year of junior high, and I'm realizing that the years are slowly going by faster. And like this next week, I've got to be gone all week for class for my full-time job, and I'm going to miss his very first junior high football game. So that kind of upsets me. So my why is I really honestly like to quit my full-time job and my part-time job and just do PC full-time. That way I can have all my time with my kids.
Yep, absolutely.
That's my kids are my kids and my husband are my why.
Yep. Love it. All right, Miss Shana, what about you?
My why is practically the same. My family We're raising our great niece, and being able to be home with her and taking care of her and the house, and being able to go to school when she needs me to, and just having the extras, that'll be a blessing for us. We can make it, but, having the extras, not have to worry about that next paycheck, or income coming in, that's my why.
I got to talk with Shayna for quite a while the other day, and it was really good to hear what everything she would like to get from the business. So, all right, Miss Candace.
Okay. Well, my wife started out with I like Pampered Chef, and it was get a whole bunch of products for a cheap price, and if I made money, that was great, and if not, hey, it was a win-win situation. I still love Pampered Chef products. I get more and more excited as time goes on, and I think for me, my little A-type personality, my little OCD is just not going to let me not make this work. So it's just, I've always given 110% at everything I've ever done. And so this is going to get 110% too. And, the extra money would come in handy right about now.
Yeah.
So right now, my why is my brain. It's just, not going to let me not do it.
Awesome. All right, Stephanie. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I unmuted you.
Okay. I forgot.
I could see your lips moving, but nothing was coming out. All right, go.
I started selling PC because, I've always liked the products, but I had to quit my job. I was a nail tech for 20 years, and due to my hands cramping up, I couldn't do it anymore. So I needed something to help with bills, and I wanted something that I didn't have to work on somebody else's schedule. Because being my own boss for 20 years, I'm like, it's not going to be fun. And I wanted to stay home with my boys and go to all their field trips and all of their school activities and whatever they needed me to go to. My mom was a single mom and had to work all the time and didn't get that opportunity. And I didn't want to raise my kids that way. Mm-hmm. So that's my why. But I have changed a little bit in the last year. I took over our youth group at church in March. So now I am the youth leader along with full-time mom. But because of working in the school and doing that, I see that the community needs a lot of family help. We're kind of a poor rural community, and not everybody has great family values. Mm-hmm. So I would like to go back to school and get my master's degree in family counseling to help parent better, to kids realize that they have potential in themselves and it's not dependent on what their parents do or don't do. So
that's awesome, Stephanie. I like it. All right, Debbie.
Oh, just to have extra money.
Anything in particular that you want to use your money for?
Yeah, the building I bought needs a new roof.
What's the building for?
I have an antiques and collectible store.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go. Those need to be protected for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, and you know, when I first started, you know, like I said, I had a money goal, you know, too, and money, obviously, we wouldn't be doing this business if it didn't pay us. You know, we are all here because we need, you know, the money. So it's a good, you know, source of income as well. So I totally agree with that, Debbie. The money, extra money is a good thing. So for sure. All right, Rachel. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, originally, I guess my why was at the time, and still currently, I bought a lot of LuLaRoe,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed a fund for that because it's too expensive to get into. But because of also, since now I have graduated with my bachelor's degree, my student loans are going to come due. So I'm going to have to start paying on those. And I got a new car. But especially after this new products we got in the new cookbook, you know, the One Pot Wonders and everything like that. I really would like to learn a little bit more and teach people ways to get meals to the table quicker so you have more time with your family to be able to do. And then mainly the big one right now is that money aspect to support several habits I have.
Yep, I totally get it. All right, Miss Laura.
I originally started because I love the products and I used to sell the products. And I wanted more. And I wanted to earn some money so I could continue to going to Thunder games even though the oil field was down and we weren't getting as much money coming in. Now I'm basically just feeding my shopping habit. And hopefully I can earn enough to you know, for take us on a few trips and things.
Trips are a very good thing. A very good goal. You know, with those family times with, you know, with your family is something that's super important and a great thing to work for sure. And if you guys, I will tell you, most typically, anyone that has been on our team so far that has earned a trip is a director. Okay? Because when you become a director, you're getting more points for people, you know, joining your team, and it's much easier, you know, to get those trips. So we learned at conference over and over and over from all these people that spoke, you know, that they may have barely had, you know, hardly any points, and they're like, okay, we're going to make it our goal, you know, for the end of the year, we want to earn a trip. And so many of them did it, you know, so don't write that off right now. I mean, there is still time to earn that trip. There is still a way to do it. So if that's something that you have in mind and a goal for you, definitely talk with your director, break it down by month, what you need. It is very possible. So, all right, Marissa.
I just stuck food in my mouth.
It's okay. We don't care.
So I started a little bit over a year ago, and my why was so that my sister could promote to director within her first 90 days.
True statement.
And
for those of you that don't know, do you guys see Marissa and Melissa on the screen? They're twins, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. So Melissa is her sister, and Melissa is the director that she signed up under.
Yes. So my goal by December is to become advanced director, and that will happen when Christine, who was on this call, promotes.
Woo!
And my new why is I would love to stay at home, but that's not my personality. So my goal is to buy a house. So I need to save for a down payment.
Mm-hmm.
Promoting to director has been great. I made, I think, a little over $1,700 this month. But I really have no idea where that money went. Let's talk it up to summer and starting school, buying things for the classroom. But my why would be to buy a house and eventually have Kim stay home. She can be the stay-at-home mom while I work. She's excited.
That works.
Yep.
For sure. That's awesome, Marissa. And your team is rocking it, by the way.
Thank you.
The last 2 months, you guys have been the first ones to qualify as a team, and you guys are really, really doing awesome. So
you wouldn't believe that we only have 4 people on our team, which I just added one tonight.
Did you? Yay! Awesome. Yeah. You all are rocking it. Keep on rocking. You guys are doing great. All right, Sharon.
Okay. Well, my why, of course, is my family. I'm married, so I totally understand the whole working with your youth thing. Youth pastors don't make very much money.
I make
their totem pole. I work time for our state university. I'm the database manager. It's a new position, which came with a little bit of a raise, but it wasn't enough. I have 2 boys in college. One is at the Air Force Academy. He was here just a minute ago. I'm in Colorado visiting right now.
Oh, cool.
And the other started the surgical tech program at our sister campus in Newport. So, I don't have any expenses where the oldest is concerned because military's paying for him. But my man, I try to help him out as much as we can. And then I have a 17-year-old daughter who has a baby. And parents last year and continued to help her get through her junior year of college or junior year of high school. She's now started her senior year of high school. So my why is daycare money.
Yeah.
We haven't there yet. We're working on it. But for right now, my husband is watching her during the daytime at church because he does have that ability, but he can't get anything done. So my
I can imagine not.
to pay for her to go to daycare so that he can actually do his job.
That's a great why. Absolutely. All right, Christina. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, Christina.
Man, you
There we go. Now you're good.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So, for those of y'all that don't know, this is my second time signing up for Pampered Chef. I originally signed up in February of 2016, right after I was laid off by my father's pipeline company. Thank you,
Yes,
oil industry.
Yes, she did say father's oil company.
Yes. But what I thought at the time was something I couldn't get over, and I let it affect my Pampered Chef business too much, has turned into a blessing in disguise. I'm so blessed now to have my dad as just my dad and not my boss.
Mm-hmm.
I like being my own boss. So my goal is to be director by Christmas, and my birthday by January 10th. My goal is to have the option of being at home full time. I do work part-time up at our church. I love my job. My pastor and our youth pastor have let me know that they strive on my type A personality because they're like type Z. But I have a daughter that will be 4 months at the end of this week and a 2-year-old son, and time goes by too fast. I want to be at home with them. Plus, my husband works about 80 hours a week selling cars, so I'm not at home. Our house kind of falls apart.
Yeah. Absolutely, girl. All right, Melissa. Do I need to unmute you, Melissa? Oh,
No, dude, I can't say my why. I have so many.
Oh, Melissa, if you want to see Melissa's why, you need to friend her on Facebook and watch what she posted. Oh,
I might cry.
Cry.
I'm like already crying again. I'm ridiculous. It's so dumb. But okay, so my original why was because I needed extra money for my wedding. And when I talked to Melody on my training, she said my first goal was $500 a month. So I was like, okay, $500 a month. That will be my goal too. So it took me a few months to get there, but I got there. And of course, I'm already married. So I have so many whys, it's ridiculous. I want to have a baby. When I have a baby, you know, I said once I start earning $3,000 a month in Pampered Chef, I'm going to be a stay-at-home future mom because I'm not a mom yet. And I've hit that, but again, I'm not a mom yet, so we'll just keep going until now my new goal is once I hit, you know, $4,500 a month, then I'll, you know, hopefully start working towards preparing to be a mom and be at home. And then I also, I mean, I have goals. I want to be Melody. I want to be Carol Radu. I want to grow this business, not for me, but for everyone that signs up under me, for them. So that's me. That's my why. I gotta stop now.
I love you. And she's going to do it. I have full confidence that she's going to walk the stage next year as an executive. I have no doubt in my mind.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Kayla.
Me? Okay, hold on.
You seem so far away.
Fine. You're gonna make me go after her, like the one who's gonna be up on stage next year. Come on now.
Miss Kayla, you are too.
You're gonna be walking next to me, so don't even.
Girlfriend.
Melissa's gonna be up there, the one who's like, I can't hold it together. My story's so amazing. And then you're gonna hear the whole audience go, oh yeah. That's
whatever. We're gonna break dance across the stage.
Right? And they're gonna be like, oh, and I'm pregnant, and the whole audience is gonna, you know, erupt in cheers. So anyways, sorry. I'm Kayla. If you didn't know, my why started off very similar as many of you. I had the dream of being able to stay home one day. My husband's an accountant, which means we have big retirement plans because he sees the importance of that. So, you know, we knew what our budget had to be for me to be able to stay home. And I knew that being a teacher wasn't cutting it. And so I did this just hoping someday it would turn out. And it's turned into so much more than that. Not only do I now get to stay home, of course, watching that video, again, if you guys haven't watched it yet, I was in tears watching it because it made me realize what my real why is without really, not knowing it before, but just how big of a blessing it is that I get to share this opportunity with others. And when people, say this could really help me because of, X, Y, and Z, thank you for, helping me host this party, or thank you for bringing it to me. I mean, there's really nothing better than that. And to know that, all these people that even indirectly, people that you have join your team and then they have someone join and, they're bringing that little bit of money in to help their family. It's this huge tree of giving that we all get to be a part of because Melody shared the business with us and then we shared the business with somebody else. And we all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. And we all wouldn't be making our dreams happen if it wasn't for that. I don't know about you guys, but like I had reached the top of my ceiling. Like I wasn't going anywhere with teaching. Like the income was not going to happen. And there is no ceiling here. There is no glass. I mean, you can have whatever you want with this company. And the fact that we get to share that with other people, I mean, it's huge. It is such a big deal that we get to be online and share it with people all over the world. So that's my why. I just feel so lucky that I get to spread the love of this business all over the place. So love, love, love.
Aww, love it, girl. Love it, love it. All right, Tammy.
My why at this point is to be able to stay home with my kids and my family, to be able to quit my full-time job here and turn in my notice at the beginning of next year. I want to be staying home with my kids at this time next year. It's time. It needs to happen. There's been a lot on, and I need to be here for the kids. So.
Yep. And you can do it, girl. You can do it. All right, Charlie.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, she's muted now. Charlie, we lost your face.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, down in the bottom left corner, it'll say show video. There you are.
Okay, there we go. Hi. Okay. So I sold Pampered Chef about 7 years ago for the first time. And I just did it. I started in the first place because I really like Pampered Chef. And my husband has always either had, you know, a couple of jobs or a job going to school or whatever. And then he's got a great job now. You know, I say great job. He makes good money now. And so I've never, ever had to work since we've been married. And I really appreciate that. So I've homeschooled my kids off and on. But it did not work out the first time because hardly anybody in our town would have a party. I couldn't get people, oh no, I don't have parties, I just go to parties. And I tried telling them, you know, you get a better deal if you host. But anyway, so I had a hard time with that. And so we were moving and I just quit. And when Crystal had a party with a girl that I went to high school with on Facebook, I thought, wow, that's really cool that you can do this on Facebook now. That's got to be, you know, better than just in-home parties. And I really like doing in-home parties a little better, just having the personal aspect of it. But it's more convenient for most people these days online. So I figured that would be a good way to do it. So I started just wanting to sell Pampered Chef because I like Pampered Chef and make a little extra money for whatever. But thinking of my husband's job, it'd be nice if he could, and he's trying to find something that's easier on him because this is a very high stress job. And so now, and I only started in April, but now I would like it to be something that I can help my family so he doesn't have to work so hard. And so I love Pampered Chef, and that's why I started, but I would really like it to be more than just, you know, a job so I can buy more Pampered Chef.
Mm-hmm.
I would like it to help out my family. So that's pretty much it. So.
That's awesome, Charlie. Love it. All right, Julie, I don't think we've done you yet. Are you there, Julie?
Julie was putting the baby to sleep.
Okay.
She said that her why.
Oh, did she send it to you? Okay.
She hold on. She said her why. Oh my gosh, I scrolled too far. Her why is to pay college tuition for her son, and with our shop's cash flow problems, I will possibly need the income to replace what I'm making now.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks, Laura, for sharing that. All right, Miss Victoria.
Am I on there? I don't know.
Yeah, you are. I see you.
Okay, good. I was gonna say I've never done a Zoom call before, so this is interesting. No, I mean I've never talked to one. I've listened to them, but haven't talked to one. So I signed up last year with Shelly after a freeze and roll workshop, and it just wasn't the right timing. That was like I think at the end of April or something. I had one party and didn't really have anything else much happen after that. So I left it. I was very busy. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, so we're constantly busy, and I have 2 kids, and we homeschool, so it's been a little crazy. But so I kept thinking, though, this is something I would love to do, and I wanted to try again. So at the end of May, I told Shelly, I said, okay, I kept telling her, I'm ready to do this again. I'm ready to do this again. So finally I signed up again, and I had huge goals, and I really wanted to hit 1250 my first 30 days. I had about 5 parties where people confirmed, were ready to go, and one by one started dropping off. Didn't hit that 1250 in the first 30 days. And just from this group that we've been doing, I thought I could have definitely been one of those people that, again, said, I can't do this. But instead, I told myself I can, and I will. And so that's kind of my motto right now. The next month, I hosted 8 parties and, got the second level of free-for-all. So it was just an amazing thing. The reason why I'm doing this, we own a driving school, and income isn't stable because we own our own business, and that just happens. But I also want to stay home with my kids and homeschool. And so I'm praying that this is going to be a way to do that. So my children are my big why, to be able to pay for them, their extracurricular activities. They want to do dance and sports and things like that. I want to be able to look at them and tell them, yes, you can do this. You set your goals and you can achieve your goals as well. So if I can help them do that. And then also from conference, the big thing I learned, and which really is motivating me right now to stay with it and keep going, is I want to be able to help others as well. I want to be able to share this with as many people as I can and help them to be successful and to enrich their lives with it too. So those are my whys and how I feel about it.
I love it, Victoria. I love it. Now, are you guys making mental notes about people that have said, I used to be a pampered chef and this is my second time at it? Okay. You know what that has shown me? You may have people on your team right now that maybe they're having a hard time being successful. Maybe now is not the best time for them. And they may say, you know what, I'm going to be stepping back from Pampered Chef. Whenever someone leaves my team, I always am sure that I end on a really great note with them, because you never know when they may decide to come back. You never know, when they may be like, oh my gosh, I need to do this now, and the way that they do it the second time may be totally different than they do it the first time. So I say that just because I know that you're going to have people on your team that come and go, and you may be like, gosh, I wish they would just do something, maybe right now is just not the best time. And just keep that in mind as they may be stepping away, that next year they may be coming back. Okay. So just always try to end, your relationship with people as people are walking away on a good note. Okay. Okay. People have jumped again, so I'm trying to figure out. All right. Ashley, I think that you are the last one here. Hey, Mar. Hey.
Sorry, I'm so late.
Fine.
My why, I guess, is, well, I'm pregnant now, and it started out, I joined Pampered Chef because I was freshly engaged, fixing to get married, and I figured, this would be a great chance for me to be able to earn some extra money, because I'm currently a full-time student. This Pampered Chef is my only job, so this is my only income aside from what my husband gets. And since he, is self-employed, it's sometimes difficult for us, but we do what we have to. And back in, I guess it was January and February, I had 0 sales and I was really starting to fall off, and I worried, oh no, I'm really not going to make it and I'm not going to be able to do this. Well, that compared to hitting super strong a year ago when I first joined, and then going to like rock bottom and not having anything for 2 months was just driving me crazy. So I sadly, well, not really sadly to say, because it did help me, I actually begged my family and friends on Facebook to host a party for me so that I could start getting my business back together. And the best thing that could have happened was the fact that my aunt that lives in Washington, she is in a totally different state from me. She hosted a party, and it was like my business just picked up instantly because I had more and more people that were out of state, and I got away from my home state. And now I'm on my way to promoting to director, which is something I never thought I would see myself doing. I never imagined getting to that point. So my why is just to keep going and to keep doing better with it, and to prepare for this little one that's, you know, going to end up needing everything, because I'm wanting to spoil it as much as possible already. So that's pretty much my why now. Sorry, I have to share the emotions.
No, I love that, because guys, she is an example. You know, I say all the time, you are one show away from changing your business. I say that over and over again. You are one recruit away from changing your business. You have no idea what one show can do for your business. And so that's why I always say, don't give up. You never know what could happen next week. Just like Ashley said, she was at rock bottom 2 months in a row with nothing when she was having all these bookings. And now she's getting ready to promote to director, and she has totally changed her business, and it was because, you know, of one show. So I love that, Ashley, and I truly, truly believe that. So I'm really excited.
So proud of you. Yep.
Thank y'all.
Okay, so I know Shelly said that she wasn't at a place to share right now, so don't want you guys to think I was just skipping over her on purpose. But so what I wanted to hear everyone's why, because that is so important, guys. And be sure, you know, this is what I want from you guys. This is what really helped me with my goals, okay? You need positive affirmations. You need positive thinking that you can do it, okay? Because your brain is a really powerful thing. And when it thinks over and over and over again that I can do something, it is amazing what actually happens, okay? And so write it on your mirror, write it on your wall, put it in your car, whatever your goals are, you know, pick a day. I want to do this by this day, and go for it. It's scary. Trust me saying that I want to be an executive by May 1st was so scary. I had home office watching my every move, contacting me daily, saying we're cheering you on. It was like, oh my gosh, it was crazy, but you can do it, okay? You can do it, but you've got to believe it in yourself, and you've got to go for, you know, for what it is that you're wanting out of this business, okay? The miracle morning. I mean, start every day, you know, getting up a little bit early, starting every day, you know, with just reading a book, or reading, you know, or doing something that is going to help you get your morning started right, okay? So just be sure that your belief, okay? I want you to picture, you know, because when I set the goal to become an executive, I pictured myself sitting on the beach in Mexico in my chair with a drink in my hand and my toes in the sand. And I pictured what it was going to feel like to be there at that very moment as a director. Okay. And maybe your goal, you know, is in the next couple months. Maybe it's this month. Maybe it's by Christmas, or whatever your goal is. Okay. Instead of just saying, I'd like to become a director, say, I want to become a director by this time. Okay. Make it real, make it a goal, you know, and then just go for it. It's scary. It is so scary, but that's why we're all here. You see all these people on the screen, you know, you guys are going for the same things. A lot of you have the same whys. We are your support system. We are here. I've been through the lowest of lows. I've been where Ashley has been. Okay. I mean, myself, I've been there. You know, after I had Kaysen, I started doing Fusimo workshops, and I just kept doing those out of my house because that was what was easy for me at the time, because I could feed my baby. I could be there with him. Wasn't leaving. Virtual parties really weren't a thing yet 3 years ago. So that's what worked best for me. But then I got to January and it was double host. And I was like, gosh, I'm kind of tired of doing just freezer meal workshops all the time. I want to get back doing cooking shows. I had 0 shows on my calendar in January, 0. So I sat down in November because I knew going into November that if I wanted to book January, I needed to start doing it now. So I sat down and I made my list one night. I had a power hour. And before I started what I called my power hours, I made my list of everyone that I was going to call about having a show with me. And I made my list, and I sat down and I set my timer for 1 hour, and I had Kason on my lap. He was sleeping, I remember. And I just started calling person after person after person. And I booked 5 shows within that hour. Okay, and I ended up with over $7,000 in sales for that January when I had nothing on my calendar. Okay, so I've been there. I've been at the bottom. I've been, I've lost the director. I've lost people off my team, but the biggest thing that I have decided is that I get right back up. I have my moments. I have my downtimes. I have my frustration, but I don't let myself stay down. Okay, that's the difference. You can have those moments, and you will have those moments. It's a guarantee. But I don't let myself stay there. I figure out and I look at my why and I see them every day and I say, you know what? They're my why. That's why I do this. And I think about going back to teaching and making $2,000 and being there till 6 o'clock at night and never getting to go to field trips and having to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and drive my kids to 3 different locations. I don't want to go back to that. I love being able to stay home with my kids and make the income that I do and to help all of you, okay? And so just be sure that you know what your why is and that you have told your brain that you can do it, okay? And know that this program, guys, it's 6 weeks, okay? If you really will do it, and if you will really listen to the calls and you really will click on that page every day and say, okay, what is it that I was supposed to learn about today, okay? And have those calls with your directors. They're here to help you, okay? And then if they're not comfortable doing the calls, then I'm going to do the calls, okay? They're 15 minutes, okay? I'm going to be giving your directors some information that I want you to fill out. It's going to be a 90-day tracker, okay? So you can see what are your shows actually like, okay? What is your recruiting actually like? My husband's making fun of me as he walks right in right now. So he's been out in the garage, but so you can kind of track. Oh, okay, these are the parties that I've had. This is how many I've had. This is the total for them. This is kind of my average, and so it'll kind of help you focus on your shows. What are they actually producing? What are they doing? Okay, raise your hand. Well, some of you I can't see. But if you are part of that virtual group that is starting tomorrow and lasting for 7 days on all of the tips on how to make your virtual party successful, okay? If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then we need to get you added to that group, okay? It starts tomorrow with me. I get to kick it off. But we're going to start with bookings. I have been following all these different people's, things that they've been saying about how to get bookings. I'm going to be posting those ideas tomorrow. I'm going to be, going live or doing a Zoom where people can ask me questions about getting bookings. That's where you guys are at right now, okay? You guys want to be sure that your calendar going into September is strong, like 8 show strong, okay? 8 will make you great, okay? So 8 show strong. Because that way there's cancellations, okay? Your show schedule is strong, okay? So if you're not a part of that group, reach out to your director, because I think all of my directors are on there, or me, if I'm your director. And then we can get you added because it starts tomorrow, and it's going to be, guys, this is Stacy Itzel, National Director. These are people. I think it was Tamara that was like, I wanted to pick your brain so bad. Guys, this is your chance. These people are going to be live where you can say, oh my gosh, ask them different questions. Stacy's going to teach you guys about the follow-up call. What you know, how to get these bookings, how to reach out to customers after the fact. Okay. You know, not all of us are very good at that. You know, very few of us probably are very good at that. But, you know, she has made, I mean, amazing progress in 1 year's time. Okay. I think I saw a chart, and she went from making like 9,000 last April to like 17,000 this April in 1 year. Okay. These are the kind of people that are doing these trainings. Okay. So you're going to want to be on it, is basically what I'm saying. So just be sure that if you don't know what I'm talking about, that you are on it. We're going to get you this 90-day tracker. You need to reach out to your director and schedule your first 15-minute call. Okay. I'm going to be getting with them to show them exactly what to say on this call and what to talk with you about, but it's just 15 minutes. So be sure that you schedule that call with them, and talking, and be sure, you know, like this month, if you're needing help with your potential recruits, okay, reach out to people. Our opportunity event is going to be on Sunday. So be thinking through those people that maybe you've offered them the business before. There are people on our team I had to ask 3 times before they actually joined. Okay. So don't give up on people. Okay. Maybe if they haven't signed up yet, maybe this month is the month with the $200 in free products. Okay. It's a great thing. And also we're with a new way that we're going to start doing virtual parties. That's going to be rolling out here soon. I have it in Post My Party. I'm going to copy it to SendShare, and then I'm going to run it as a event for those people that don't use either one. Okay. But if you are not comfortable with going live, make videos. Okay. Because that is for across the board. The biggest thing that we heard at conference is people are going live at the beginning of their shows. They're introducing themselves. They're holding up the host special products for the month. If you don't have it, hold up the flyer and say, check out what you can get if you spend $75. Watch me this week. You know, if this is something that you're interested in and you join my team, this is what you could get this month. I mean, last month was ice cream maker. You could have held up the ice cream maker and said, look, you can get this ice cream maker, you know, if you join my team this month. How much better is that going live and showing someone than just posting a flyer? Okay. So just be thinking about, with the one pot meals that we're going to be doing this next month, all of those are in your season's best recipe book, all of them. Okay. So chicken pot pie day, make some chicken pot pie. Okay. Go live and say, or just do a video so that you always have it. Say, hey, I made chicken pot pie tonight. Here's what it looked like. I made it in my rock crock. I love this thing because I cooked it, you know, on top of the stove. I finished it off in the oven. There's so many great things you can do with it. How awesome would it be when the whole day they've seen posts about one pot meals and the tools that they use, and that night you share a video of you actually making it. Okay, that is going to be awesome for them. Okay, so we're going to work more through this. So let's do the virtual training this next week to make our virtual show strong. Okay, we don't have time for these shows not qualifying. Okay, we don't have time for $200 shows. Okay, if we're going to be putting the effort into these parties, we want them to be strong. Okay, across the board. So that's what our goal is. That's why I've reached out to so many people to, you know, to help you guys make these virtual parties strong. So get with your leaders. Okay, I'm really excited for you guys. Please go back and watch any of the posts, the videos on your why, the video from yesterday. You know, this is all stuff that's going to really, I mean, you're on here because you have a goal. Okay, so they're not just posting random stuff. So just be sure that you're checking in and going through the stuff. And if you watched it, just be sure to say, hey, watch this, or I love this, and I got this out of this, or whatever, so that your director can see, you know, that you are participating and watching this stuff. So I'm very excited for all of you. I love hearing your why. I love, you know, seeing what's going to drive you to success. Okay. So just like I said, we are here as a team. If you are having those moments, you reach out to someone, you know, to talk to them about it. And that's what we are here for. We are here to, you know, help you when you're needing it. So I think that is all for now. So you guys have a good evening, and we'll be talking soon. All right. So thank you guys for being on this call. I really appreciate it. Bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you.